My fathers. I couldn't believe it. Welcome on into another episode of Healthy Discussion. I told you I was going to give you an update on Diddy's case, Diddy and Cassie, right? Or Cassie. Now, it was a lawsuit that was filed against him for $30 million. One day went by and it was already a settlement. You're guilty. Now, I'm not going to say that you're guilty of everything that's on those allegations, but you're guilty. Why? You gave her the money. So you really are that type of person, obviously. 50 Cent just did an update. I'm going to do a video on that as well about what's really going on. Kid Cudi already did a live stream update stating that his car did blow up. So I'm like, damn, what Diddy got, mob ties? Leave them comments down below. What y'all think about Diddy? You got mob ties, all these allegations about being in the alphabet community and all of that. This looking real sus, Diddy. You looking real puffy right now, Diddy. Leave them comments down below. But let's go. Watch this.
A lawsuit filed against Sean Diddy Combs accuses the music performer and executive of rape, physical abuse, and sex trafficking. The singer Cassie says the incidents occurred throughout her 10-year relationship with Combs. Her suit was filed under a law that allows alleged sexual offense victims to file past the statute of limitations. Cassie says she wanted to speak out before that law expires next week. Mr. Combs has denied all the allegations. For more, let's bring in...
She was just 19. He denied all the allegations, but an update just hit. He settled out of court. So if you settling out of court, right? Say for instance, if you didn't do something and you settling out of court, that means that you did something. You was married to her for 10 years. She know more about you than we all know. Obviously, she's happier than she ever been before. She's married. She have 2 kids. You want to talk about her husband, but look how things just backfire. You're already going through the Tupac update, right? Which is a throw off. But now everybody coming to get your money. Smash that like button if you agree, if you see what's going on. Do you think he's capable of doing this? It's not do you think. Obviously, he's capable of something, right? Obviously, he's capable of achieving the impossible. But let's continue.
Entertainment attorney Dante Mills. So Dante, thanks for being with us. Cassie has signed with that label when she was just 19, and Sean Combs was 37. What's alleged to have happened after that?
He was 37, she was 19. Is it safe to say that he was running games on her? Is it safe to say that he was running games on her? That's manipulative vibes right there. Supposedly you got her hair shaved. There's a lot of wild accusations about Diddy. Diddy, you have some explaining to do, some explaining to do. Now, like I told you in my previous videos, I never took sides. Diddy or her never took sides. Just was on the side of an NDA. All people, everyone that does business should have an NDA. But what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And obviously, Diddy, you dead wrong for that. So I'm going to stand on that side. You're dead wrong for that. Give her her money. And I wonder, how much y'all think she really got? Leave them thoughts down below. Did she get 6 figures? 8 figures? What was the settlement? Was it $100 million? Was it more than what she was asking for, the 30 M&Ms? I want y'all to let me know. Leave them thoughts down below. Let me know. But let's continue.
Thank you for having me, Catherine. So in this lawsuit, I just wanted to be clear. This is a civil lawsuit. This is not a criminal lawsuit. There's no chance here as we stand for Sean Combs to go to jail. It's a civil lawsuit about money. And the claim is that during their relationship, he was physically abusive, that he required or demanded that she perform certain sexual acts with other people while he was there, and that he, in fact, raped her shortly before she left him. She said she did not want to have sexual relations with him, and he forced himself on her. That's the base.
Diddy, you going out sad, you looking bad, you looking horrible. Can we talk about it? See, this is what you don't do when you get money. When you get money, the true you come out, right? And if this is the type of person you are in the inside, that says a lot about you. Maybe people wasn't so far-fetched in the past anyway, because everything is leading up to what's going on currently. But let's continue.
This lawsuit and why it's moving forward. Now, you are right to talk about the fact that this lawsuit was brought in New York because these things happened years ago. So the statute of limitations is gone most places, but in New York, they had this law where they opened it up for a year. It said if you're a survivor of sexual assault, you have a year to bring your claim, and that expires next week.
And she was right on time.
Okay, so you've had...
Listen, if she wasn't progressive, right, it would have been swept under the rug. The law would have been changed in a week. 1 week. 1 week. So I'm glad that she got what she deserved. Give her her money.
several high-profile cases. What would your defense strategy look like?
Absolutely. I have a lot of...
Another point I wanted to make. Now, money is like a Band-Aid. It doesn't really heal her wounds. It doesn't really heal her trauma. Can we talk about it? So you giving her X amount of dollars, okay. You can't take back what happened mentally, psychologically. You have changed her life in a way that she will probably never forget. And you're 37 and she was 19. Come on, player. That's 17 years difference. That's a bit much. But let's continue.
High-profile clients, and the first thing that comes to mind when we get these lawsuits in, not just of this nature, but any of them, is that the people are about money. This is a civil lawsuit, and at the end of the day, Cassie would receive money if she wins. So the first defense is always going to be that these claims are made up, that they're exaggerated, that none of this happened.
Obviously, it wasn't.
She wants money. She knows that she has it, and she wants a piece of it. That's the
she was right.
National defense.
So Cassie's legal team, how are they going to handle questions about why she stayed in the relationship?
Cassie legal team don't have to handle anything. I'm just giving y'all the update. It just dropped. It's settled outside of court. You don't need a legal team. It's settled outside of court. He probably wrote her a check. If she take a picture of the number of the amount of that check will go viral. Smash that like button if you agree. What y'all think she got though? 30 M's? More than what she asked for? People are saying she got 100 M's. Did she get maybe just 10 M&Ms? Like, I mean, he have it to give. He's a billionaire. He owe her a lifetime. Money is not amount of money that you can put on it for the damage that this man has done to her. Can we talk about it? I just want to talk about it.
As long as she did, and then waited so long to report the allegations.
Absolutely. That's a tough issue because when you're in a relationship for that long, sometimes things build up where you go in and you're being wined and dined and everything is good, and gradually things get worse. So if I'm on her team as her attorney, I'm making it clear that that's what happened here, that the relationship started out good, but gradually it got worse and worse to the point that
it got dark.
In this vicious cycle,
this relationship got dark. This relationship got medieval. It got wicked. It got trifling. Pimping was going on. Prostitution was going on. This man was getting hard-ons and hard-offs. What's going on? He was blowing up car 007. That's what was going on. It was a movie. Smash that like button if you agree. Leave your thoughts down below. What trials and tribulations would this bring? And if you have a daughter, would you allow your daughter to date someone like this? And how would you be able to regulate it? How do you know? Is your daughter comfortable coming to you letting you know, hey, this guy isn't right? What you gonna do about it?
And almost didn't even realize it until she got out of there and some years went by, and then she began to process and heal and say, I went through things that I did not agree with, and that should not have happened to me. That's what her side would be saying. If I'm on Sean Combs' side, I'm saying that none of this came up while they were in a
The man is already guilty.
relationship, and that she brought this up after she walked away and realized.
Now, we're not going to say he's guilty for everything, but if I'm going to leave down a link down below to the 30 pages, the legal documents. If you can read, you can see. If you can read, you can understand. The man, obviously, the things that she said, the list that she made, right? Look at probability. Okay, if she was exaggerating on a couple of those things, right? Just look. It was so many things on there that something got to be true. And obviously, she's not the first person that this happened to. She's not the first person that wicked things happen to. So that begins to think. I begin to think, does he fit the description? Does his character match his description? Does his character match the description that she just said? It's looking like it did. I'm not saying everything she said is true, but the bulk of it has to be. Because you're not going to pay somebody something if you ain't settling out of court. You're not going to settle out of court if you're not guilty, or if you don't want things to go out. But the thing to me is the damage is already done. All you got to do is read. Only thing you have to do is read to see, hey, damn, do I really believe these rappers and these actors and everything else? Like, what's real and what's fake? Misinformation and distraction is at an alarming high. It's at an all-time high right now. And people are buying it. They're subscribing to it too as well. Don't let them use, I'm saying it all to say, don't judge a book. Don't judge a book by what it look like. Because you never know what's really going on behind those closed doors. And obviously she was getting beat up behind those closed doors. She was getting played with, prostituted, violated. And this man walking around like nothing's happening. Like it's all good. Making music, doing videos, traveling, doing business deals, acquisition, company mergers, Ciroc boy, this, that, the third. Whole time he had a slave in the house. Can we talk about it?
That she could not continue her lifestyle and needed money to do so, and that's why this claim came here.
That's a great observation. This complaint mentions multiple third-party witnesses, also videos and photos. This evidence, which party could benefit most?
Yes, I think that evidence, physical evidence, like videos and witnesses, are very important for the person bringing the claim.
It's not even going to get that far.
This claim.
It's not going to get that far, people. The settlement has already been reached. It's already been reached. Diddy, you looking real funny. 50 done already said that you was a fruit pop, a sweetie pie. You part of the LGBTQ alphabet community. Nothing against them, but if that's who you are, you need to be prideful of it and promote it. Don't try to hide it behind closed door. You coming out, ain't you? So come on out. And then this is what I don't get. If you're part of that community and then you still trying to act like you a man at the same time, something not adding up. You off balance, you're unbalanced, something wrong. Something's not adding up. Do you agree? Leave your thoughts down below. Did y'all know that Diddy was a fruit pop? He was a mixed sweetie, he's a sweetheart. Now, like I say, there's nothing wrong with that community. But what you do, make sure that you're accountable for. My only thing with that community is when you try to attack the kids. Now we have a problem. Ding, 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 ding. Now we have a problem. But if you're a responsible adult, it's just like drinking. It's just like anything else. You take your own risk. But how? So you could basically say, is it correct to say, audience, is it correct to say that Diddy's bi? I would never think this, right? But some weird things happen in Hollywood, and I heard Hollywood ain't up to no good. Leave your thoughts down below. I want to know. On that note, subscribe to the channel. Another healthy discussion. You can check out my other videos right there. You can check it out as well. Subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Share this video. Make sure you smash that like button. Because Diddy, you looking real silly.